So we sorted out and I'm staying at the flower garden and Neville's staying down the road. There's Neville there carrying on. It's Tuesday, day 7 of my tour. Flowers everywhere. That's the eating area surrounded by flowers. And the entrance here. So somebody has a green thumb. Whole green hand, I'd say, or 2 hands. Gardens is everywhere. So we're now walking through the garden, going to the restaurant to have a welcome drink. Couldn't take it up to the room, but let's have it in the restaurant. Maybe they want to show off the restaurant. So beautiful hotel. Even got their own ivy. Mount Ella in the background, and in the foreground it's beautiful gardens of this wonderful hotel. Flower Garden Ella. Long range weather forecast, so much for them. They said it would be wet and hot. It's about 20 degrees or maybe 18 degrees and there's hardly a cloud in the sky. Haven't had any rain on the holiday yet. 7 days. So much for long range weather forecasting. Just looking at outside of the hotel from the garden, looking backwards. And you can see the room that I'm staying in because I've got the washing hanging out. Just did the washing last night, drained overnight, and now I'm going to put out in the sun. Should be dry by the time I come back from the tours. There's my room, the washing hanging out. So another nice hotel provided by Mango Tours. This is the bathroom. Should be suitable for doing a bit of washing in there. And then we go down here. King size bed as usual. This room at least has a writing desk, TV, quite a big room. It's about 5x4, 5x5, and then a view out over, this is called Ella Mountain in the distance. Little balcony, we're not too high up. We can look out over the balcony towards the cafeteria, breakfast room. So just down from the flower garden is the vegetable garden. I just told there was 4 acres of vegetable garden. You can see the fruit and vegetables, the banana trees down there. This is my breakfast table and the view outside. It's usually a buffet for breakfast, but today they're having a set menu, so I have a choice of an English breakfast or a Sri Lankan breakfast. And I thought, when in Sri Lanka, have the Sri Lankan breakfast. So I'm having chicken curry for breakfast with juices and a plate of fruit. Breakfast is avocado juice, chicken curry with sambal and an absolute mountain of rice, which I'll eat about 1/4 of, I'd imagine.
One of the beautiful flower arrangements throughout the hotel. Love this hotel. Yellow flowers and gardens.
So at this place, which reminds me of Balian Beach Club in Bali, Bob Monkhouse is set up because it's got individual chalets. Obviously these ones are a lot bigger than Bob Monkhouse had. So if you stay here, you stay in a whole chalet, like the one they're showing now. So the resort is surrounded by tea plantations, and here's a lady picking tea early in the morning. Might end up on your breakfast table. We've stopped at a hotel called 99 Acres, and apparently this is a 5-star hotel, $120 a night, as opposed to the one I was previously at, which was about $50 a night. So this is Ella Rock, looking beautiful in the sunshine.
Morning.
Absolutely beautiful day today. And this is the restaurant overlooking Ella Rock.
Is this going straight, right?
So this is where we're heading, Little Adams Peak. Little Adams Peak is up there. This is a staircase going up to Little Adams Peak, going through the tea plantations. And there's Neville, my guide. So this is where we're heading, Small Adams Peak. So we're at the first level. I'm huffing and puffing, and it goes up those stairs. Spanish couple we just met. More steps for the old man to walk up. There's the takeoff area. This is the takeoff point for the... So there's Neville going back down to check to see whether anyone's going on the cable so that we can get a shot of them. So my guide Neville decided to bite the bullet and he's going down. Neville's getting all the instructions. There's Neville in the distance, just got off the sling. Buddhist Brigade at the top of the mountain. Now we're looking down into the valley from the takeoff area for the cable car, but not this little black duck. Bit fast for me. One of the many little roti stops. In this case, roti, tea, coffee, cool drinks. Always love a fountain. Very simple one here. Next stop, Nine Arches Bridge. Got a tuk-tuk behind me. So we're getting a tuk-tuk to the Nine Arches Bridge. Cost about $1.50. Very narrow road. After getting out of the tuk-tuk, they then got to walk through the jungle down to the Nine Arches Bridge. So far I've walked about 500 metres. So after a bit of a walk down the hill, come across the Nine Arches Bridge, middle of the jungle.
Hi, good morning.
See the tunnel in the distance there.
Another place to see my client. He's my client and he was over the videos for so that he's
It's the first of 9 arches. Swing around the corner there and the train is due in probably half an hour. Get it coming through the tunnel there and across the 9 Arches Bridge. See quite a few people here. A view of the 9 Arches Bridge from the other side. Just waiting for the train. And Neville's bought me a freshly cut,
fresh
fresh
coconut.
fresh king coconut. Freshly cut king coconut. We're just waiting for the train to come by. It's due in about 15 minutes and it's going to follow this track and across the 9 Arch Bridge. Tunnel on the other side. Reminds me of the bridge on the River Kwai. You can hear the train are coming. Is the train coming? That's what we've been waiting for the last 25 minutes. There's the train. Very slowly. Waving. He's halfway across the bridge. Lights don't seem to worry him. All the people waiting on the end. People on the train. Through the tunnel. So now we have to walk back through the jungle up to the tuk-tuk, to the car, and then back to the hotel. An easy track on the way up. Pretty rugged actually. One thing is this tour is going to get me fit. Got a lot of walking. It's my driver walking. Luckily we're getting a tuk-tuk half of the way. And there's a tuk-tuk waiting for us at the top. It's about 28 degrees at the moment, so quite hot. So back to the hotel in our trusty Suzuki. So now we're in the town of Ella. It's the main street here. Looks like we're in the middle of the town. Time for dinner in Ella, so we just stopped in this little bar cafe. So this is where I had dinner, which was sweet and sour fish and, believe it or not, a strawberry milkshake. It went well together.